guys, assalamu alaikum. It's Jenna-G. Welcome back to my channel, and of course welcome back to my kitchen. So this week's video lineup, the schedule involves the use of dasheen bush. So we're going to be doing some videos on how to go about different ways to use dasheen bush. Today's video we are going to be making classic Sunday meal menu item, and that is callaloo. I think I have about 3 videos up on callaloo already, 2 in English, I think 1 in Spanish, and that's for you guys who want to learn how to cook callaloo, want to learn how to cook Trini food, but don't really understand English too well. So tengo un video en español para usted que quiere cocinar la comida de Trinidad, pero no puede comprender inglés muy bien. So you guys can check that out. I'll post the links to the different videos down below. So one of the main reasons for me doing another callaloo video is because I think the other 2 in English have meat in it, I believe, and also I think they would have been done some time back. So I'm trying to, improve on the videos and post new updated versions of it. All the recipes can be found on my website, so I'll post those down below as well so you guys can check it out. But they're more or less the same ingredients, but let's just jump into this particular callaloo video. So for our Trini callaloo dish, these are the ingredients that we need. The main ingredient would be the callaloo bush, the dasheen bush as they would call it, or taro leaves as well. I'm actually using the stems and the leaves for this. I'm going to be using some ochro as well, another key ingredient. Pumpkin I usually include, garlic, pimento, hot peppers, onions. I'm using some golden ray butter, but I know many of you guys say don't use the golden ray because of the health concerns and all of that, so this is optional. But I'll admit, whenever I'm cooking, like once in a while, I will add it in, especially things like callaloo and even like pilau. I think it's a must-have in soups as well. Coconut milk is a must-have when you're making callaloo. Salt, black pepper, and I'm just going to be adding a little bit of green seasoning. It's up to you, it's optional if you want to or not. But these are the basic ingredients we need to put together our Trini style callaloo dish. So I'm going to start off by basically preparing the dasheen bush. So I'm separating the leaves and the stems first. We're going to slice up the leaves, and then we're going to chop up the stems as well. So some people say prefer to peel the stems. To be honest with you, I don't peel it, but if you do want to peel it, this is all you're basically going to be doing. I usually leave the skin on it, but it's up to you. So now that I have it all chopped up, I'm just going to wash this out, set it aside while we prepare the other items. Just going to slice the ochros. You can leave the ends on it, you could take it off, again, totally up to you. All of these will melt out, and not only melt out, but we're going to be blending this up, so if it's chunky, that's fine. So there we have it, guys. Onions and everything is chopped up, okra is prepared, and our dasheen bush prepared as well. So let's put everything together now. So of course I forgot to mention cooking with coconut oil. So I'm starting off by adding a little to the pot. So when the oil is nice and hot, we're going to add in the chopped up onions and the garlic and the pepper. Keep your heat on low, medium, more on the low side, and you're just going to cook this until the onions are nice and soft, nice and tender. Be sure not to let anything burn. Then we're going to add in the chopped up okra. Give that a quick stir, and I'm just going to cover the pot just for a few minutes just to have that okra cook down a bit. Then I am going to add the chopped up dasheen bush leaves and the stems. Now notice the pot will be a little full, but that's okay, it will melt down. To that I'm adding the pumpkin slices as well, and I'm going to cover the pot and give it some time to melt down. So this is what it's going to start to look like after a few minutes of being covered. So it's going to be easier to work with. Then in goes the coconut milk. Don't spill it like I just did. And some water goes in there as well, enough to cover the contents in the pot. I'm adding my green seasoning. Of course, you can adjust this accordingly or even eliminate it. And I'm also adding some salt and black pepper. Now remember, don't add too much here. At the end of it, you can taste and of course adjust accordingly. I'm actually going to be covering the pot just a little bit, just to help let that dasheen, the leaves and the stems and also the ochros melt down a bit. So you're basically going to leave it on the stove, covered or uncovered. It all depends on you, up to you really, until that dasheen bush leaves is nice and melted and soft. Then in goes our golden ray butter. Give that a quick stir. Of course, eliminate it if you don't want to use it. And basically for the rest of the process of making our callaloo is just to let most of that water evaporate. And once it's desired to the amount of liquid that you want in your callaloo, I'm going to be using a hand blender. Now this step is really up to you. You can blend it up as much as you like, or you can leave some chunks in it. In this one, I'm going to leave it a little on the chunky side, but of course, if you want to get a fully blended callaloo, be sure to blend it to your liking. And this is what it looks like when we empty it out into our dish. Still see some chunks in it, just perfect. So callaloo and rice actually will be one of my favorite things to eat after dal. It's one of the top things on my list of favorites actually. So this is the finished callaloo. Smelling so good, and I enjoy eating hot callaloo. So as it's finished, I must eat some with my rice and my coleslaw and my little stew. So you all saw it, guys. Easy, very straightforward. More or less callaloo involves the same ingredients, but of course everybody would have different versions, as with every dish that we have, of course. So as always, like I keep telling you guys, use recipes as guide. Get a basic idea of the ingredients that you need, and of course the measurements. You guys could play around with it. So some people might want to put more ochro, some people might want to put more coconut milk in it or more pumpkin, but you guys could adjust to suit. But this is one of the chunky style callaloo. You can still see pieces of the dasheen bush. It's not fully blended like some of them are. I would say like I have a preference if I like fully blended or the chunky style one. You guys can comment down below. Let me know what your preference is though. But for me, once it's callaloo, I'm good to go. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this callaloo video. One thing to note, the different steps that I did where I cooked the onions and added the okra and then added things step by step. There you guys could also just put everything into a pot all together and let that cook down. Instead of going through the different steps like I did, you can literally just add all the ingredients together. So you put everything, put the coconut milk and the water, and you're just going to let that cook down until it's ready to be blended. And you can also use one of the swizzle sticks, of course, you know, traditional stuff. So have fun with it, guys. This was just another video for you guys. Callaloo, one way to use, one of the many ways to use dasheen bush hair. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, comment down below if you have any questions. Let me know for sure. Thanks as always for watching, and stay tuned to my next video.